Hi guys, welcome back. So yeah, my hair is crazy. We are gonna go through my little spinner right here and see how we're doing with Project Pan. So the first thing I want to talk about, remember last month we don't want you in the video. Remember last month that we kind of reset how I was doing Project Pan and did it kind of based on how I put my face together. So the first thing I have, and I don't know if you can, how well you can see that. Probably better than you usually can. So when we did this last month, I probably have 3/4 of it left. It's about down to half now. You need to use very little of this product on your face. This is the Pharmacy Rise and Shine Daily Moisture Lock. So the other thing that I had was this Tatcha eye cream, and you can see how much of it is gone. We're just down to a little bit at the end, and I'm sure that this will be gone by next month. It's not a bad eye cream, but Tatcha is very expensive. It came as part of a kit that I bought. I would not repurchase this. It's just, I don't see that big of a difference in my face. So that's what I do to, first thing is kind of do my eyes and, you know, all that other good stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in here now, by the way. And then I, of course, do my eyes next. So I was using this Urban Decay Primer Potion. You can see how much of that is gone. But I had switched over to my Shadow Insurance from Too Faced, and I think I accidentally threw it away, but I was starting to really love that just as much as I love this. So I can't find it anywhere. No idea where it is, so I would assume that I threw it away. So I went back to this because this was already started. It was probably halfway gone at the time I kind of pushed it to the side, but we'll go ahead and use this up. And then I had some palettes in my declutter, or my Project Pan, and I took it down to one palette, the Naked palette. Well, since then I have pulled that palette out because I'm just not using it. It's just, you know, you kind of look at it and go, wah, wah, like it's gonna make me fail Project Pan. Not that this is pass or fail, but part of it is I'm halfway through my eyeshadow before I ever see it because of where this spinner sits. So I've pulled it out, and for the month I put it in my palette holder that's right in front of me. So maybe that will help me move this along a little bit. The next thing I normally do is my brows. Well, not necessarily. My foundation is next. I did empty one foundation this month, my Healthy Elixir from CoverGirl. I'm very close on, this makes it look like I got about half left. Not that I'm trying to Project Pan that. But I did put 2 in here, or actually 3 foundations that I am trying to use up. So one, just because of the how old they are. So I'm trying to use up this Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour. I use this a lot. I enjoy it. And then I'm trying to use these 2 CoverGirl. One is Ready Set Gorgeous. It's a fresh complexion. One is CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. So there's a lot of product in both of these, but what little bit I have used them, I think they're breaking me out. So I'm going to keep them in for this month and see, but I don't want to keep stuff that makes me break out. Sometimes it's just an indication that it's old. I did also put some miniature micellar water bottles in here. This one is the L'Oreal one. Is almost empty. I don't know if you can see a little bit at the bottom. And then this is my Bioderma travel one, and it's about right here. let me talk about primers. I'm sorry. I kind of jumped around. I jumped around and around and around. So, the other thing I have lost. I was using this Makeup Forever mattifying step 1. We're getting really close on this. This is almost done. And then I was starting to use, because I was starting to use the One Heck of a Blot from Soap and Glory, because it's a dupe for this. And I had it, and I was like, well, I might as well use up what I have. Well, that's gone missing too. I don't know if I don't think I used it up. I might have used it up and threw it out. But I would normally throw it in my empties, and it's not in there. So, yeah. We're just gonna use up what we have. So I have 3 in here. I have that step 1. Actually, I have 4 in here. Actually, I have 5 in here. Actually, I have 6 in here. Aren't I just full of stuff? What is this? Oh, I have 7. Damn, that girl's good. So this is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. It's just a deluxe sample. I don't necessarily love this, but I'm okay using it up. I don't want to not use it. It's not to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to use that. That's not for me. I really have been trying to use up, this is my Murad Oil Control Mattifier Primer. So I've been trying, it's almost gone. You can't tell based on the way I have the, because I haven't squeezed the crap out of it. But if I squeeze the crap out of it, I get up to the end here, I really don't have anything in it. Well, maybe it's empty. Ah, there went some. Alright, so we'll put the lid on here. So this is pretty close to being done as well. Then I have a Professional. You see how close this one is to being done. I do like this. I like the other one that's like the gel base a little bit better, but. And then I have a small Smashbox primerizer. You can see there's quite a bit left in there. You don't need a lot of this. Why is there shit in my... And then I have a little mini of the Glam Glow. This is the Nude Glow. It's a cross between a moisturizer and a primer. If I put this one, I don't normally put a primer on. I do have big jars of that. I have the regular one like this, and then I have the mattifier. And then I have my Smashbox Pore Minimizing. So all little travel things I'm just trying to empty up and get rid of. And then of course my foundation. And then I've been using this Becca, I don't know how well you can see. You see the line? It's like right there. The powder is, I mean, I'm going to be done with this like in a few days. Like that, it's right there. I didn't used to like this, but I've kind of fallen in love with this. I might repurchase it. It is definitely on my list, and I leave it right here on my desk so I remember to use it. Ta-dum-dum-dum. So, then we've been trying to use up this. This is I'm getting closer to the edges and closer to the edges and closer to the edges. I want to get this used up. This is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I do have a backup of this. And then I've been focusing on this California blush. It is, I just don't see a lot of movement in it. And then I've been using up quite a bit of this actually. You can see a dip in it. It's hard to use up, but this is the Super Shock Cheek and Might Be from ColourPop, but using that as my highlighter. So, I also have another foundation up here that I need to put down on the bottom so I can see it with my other ones, because I want to use this up. It's a Makeup Forever Ultra HD. Put that down there. All right, the camera is heating up. We are almost done, but let me shut down the camera for a minute and I'll be right back. All right, well, that wasn't pretty. I just tried to do something and I knocked my crap on the floor. It's one of those days. Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about what we have left here. So, my brows. So I had a product, and I want to say it was a Winky Lux brow, and I used it up, and then I pulled out an IT Power Brow, and it broke, like, after using it twice. I was mad. But I had this brow pencil from, it's called Spiked. It's from MAC. So I just pulled out the next one I could find quickly, and this is what I'm using right now. I've pretty much used up, or I'm close to using up, this Gimme Brow. It's, you know, I don't like it. I really, it makes the brow pencil like break up on my eyes, so separate. It's weird. We're gonna throw that in the trash. Ha! All right, and then I think it was my it had to be in my BoxyCharm, the Brow Gal for brown hair. I've been using this for about a week. Still some mixed reviews on it, so we'll keep that out. And then I have this Instabrow Lift from Too Faced. It sits in here. I don't use it a lot. You use it to kind of carve out and to highlight your brows. Real quick, I have a concealer. I'm trying to use up this Too Faced concealer now. I used up the Kat Von D one I had, so it's time to use that one up. And then I've pulled out a lipstick because every day, of course, I put lipstick on before I leave. So I thought I'd pull out one of these little minis from Marc Jacobs. This is in the new nudes called Role Play. And then I have a pencil for my lips as well. And if I could see, I don't think it's going to tell me. Nope, it's not going to tell me the color. So, yeah, so these two I'm kind of using up because it inevitably wears off in the car with me drinking coffee and water and stuff, so I end up reapplying it when I get to work. And then I talked to you about the two eyeliners that I had out. This is the Walk of Shame, and then this is the black from Mariah Carey. I do also have two Marc Jacobs eyeliners out. They're like bronze and like a brown. This is like a bronze and brown, yeah. And then I also have out the Stila pen in case I do a wing. I don't use eyeliner a lot. I don't see myself finishing any of these this year, but instead of opening new ones, that pretty much covers my game. And then I have used up a lot of mascara, or just tossed it because it wasn't good. I can tell when the mascara is starting to go bad. So I've been using this Super Fan. I got it as a sample at Ulta for purchasing some Smashbox things, and this Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. This stuff is fabulous. I love it. It's fabulous. I mean, this is good, but this is fabulous. And then I have a little Clinique, you know, the little tiny thing for your, under your eye, the lashes under your eye. I don't normally need to use that because I don't have a problem doing my lashes. But I can tell you though, with this Bad Girl Bang, I have not put falsies on in so long. I put them on the other day for a tutorial, but other than that, nope, don't use them. And then I'm almost finished with this Glow Mist. This is what I've been using as a setting spray. I went through 3 setting sprays this month, like used them up. So I've been using this. And I'm almost done. Hold it. Where'd it go? With this. So see how much is left in there? Not much. So I use this to kind of apply to my makeup while I'm going along, and for all of the powders to melt together. And this is, I use as my setter. And I'm almost done with these 2. So I'm very pleased with that. Alright guys, that's all that I have this month. I've been using up my little dish of samples. I'm using this up as quick as I possibly can, although they seem to multiply. I find them everywhere. But I think I used 3 this month, and it's fine. It's fine. It's, unless I'm going out like at night, I'm just gonna wear whatever for work. Sorry. Okay guys, well, I appreciate you watching. It looks like it's gonna storm here, so we're gonna lose our daylight. But thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time. Love you so much.